Hello everyone, welcome to this week's devlog. This week have been quite challenging as there were few bugs that I was not expecting that it will arise, like the character customization system or the character creator, but at the same time it took quite a while. I had to take a day off in this week to research and find out stuff, but at the end we were able to fix it. And also I tried to create first creature for the game. As you already know that I'm not good with 3D modeling, but to my surprise I was able to complete this week. I was able to work on the 3D creature and at least make it somewhat decent that we can use it in the game. With that said, let's start. Good morning everyone, this is Tuesday and yes, yesterday's footage, that's Monday's footage, is completely gone. I am not sure. I have recorded it on my phone as well as I have did some screen recording. Both are missing. I think I have put it into some folder, a temp folder, and I have by mistake deleted it or something happened. I'm not sure where it is. But yesterday all I did was that I updated the character creation script. I was getting some issues with each parts getting different offset, like the hair was getting offsetted by 15, 20 or whatever it is, which is not right. And also there was issue with the animator controller that it was not able to animate the slotted parts. For example, the hairs which I tried, some hairs are getting offsetted by 15 units, some are 10 units, all over the place. So that is the reason I have updated it. It should work, but this time I'm using the skinned models. For some reason I was facing some bug in Unity that the separate skin models were not getting animated with the same animator controller. But this time it should work. I have updated it and hopefully I will start working on it today, and at least I hope that it will work. Let's see what happens. Good evening everyone. This morning I had to take a break and get some supplies for the home, as it is recommended to get out in the morning only to get supplies for the home, and we are running out because last time I took some bought some supplies were about 2 weeks ago. So I got it and it took quite a while as there were a long line. Everyone is trying to get supplies at the same time. So it took about 2 hours or so, and then I came back, and 2 or 3 hours I believe. Then I came back and took a nap for about an hour I guess, and then had my lunch, and in the evening I will be continuing the work on the character model to make sure it is customizable, and at the same time it is possible for me to customize further. But at the same time I will not be using this character model in the final version, but for the test or the alpha release or public testing I will be using this model, as it will be easier for me to get started quick. Good afternoon everyone. Yesterday I took a break to do some research on character creators and character creation systems to find out what exactly I am doing wrong and that's making my character models all messed up. After much research and updating my existing character creation system, it is working as of now and everything is set as it seems, at least. However, I have changed my approach, and now instead of mounting every object to the bones which I was doing previously, now the weapons will be mounted to the bones itself, however, and everything else will be rigged, skinned with the bones, and it will be placed. As of now it is set on the root position, so that is the new method I'm using. But now I have to set all the parts so that each have its bone and skinned mesh renderers, so that it can work with the new character creation system along with more animation and setting up the new character. Unfortunately, I have to remove all the older characters that I was using for testing. I have to make a fresh one. I don't want to keep anything from the past, because that is what was causing the issue. With that said, let's start working on the character and applying the animations and everything. Good afternoon everyone, it's Friday, and first I should apologize for the background music that you will be hearing. Someone is playing heavy music in the background. With that out of the way, this week have been quite an heavy week for me. Many systems were breaking. At the same time, I was able to fix it by the end of the week, but it was quite heavy. But yesterday I was working on the male character. This morning I was working on the female character. There were not much to show, though I didn't really record anything. But now I decided to have something different to change up my mind, cheer up. So I fired up Maya and decided to do any kind of 3D modeling, a creature or anything. If anything turns out or not, doesn't matter. It's just to have something different. So we'll see what happens. So it's 7:23 Friday evening, and I completed the model which I was working on in the afternoon, about 5 p.m. in the afternoon, and it turns out really good, at least better than whatever I have worked on. As far as any creature or human model goes, this is the best creature I have made. So I decided to why not continue with it and put it into Substance Painter and try some texture painting. And whatever it comes out, I think I will be putting it into the game after rigging it as an NPC or a creature and see how it turns out. It doesn't matter if it is bad or anything. I would just want to try it out, and I'm really happy with the results. Alright guys, I have to say that I did better job with the 3D modeling part compared to the texture painting. However, I am happy with whatever turned out after the hectic week. I am very happy with the creature that I made. I may not use it for the final release, but for testing I guess I can use it after rigging it. It will be good practice as well, as I am not that good with rigging as well. However, I have to say that the past week have been really challenging, and it seems it's a part of game development. There will be bugs, there will be systems broken, and you have to fix it. That is the ongoing thing, and you can't really do anything about it. But whatever it is, I'm happy whatever it turned out. At the end of the week, we are able to complete out the character creation system. I have to still test it in game, but for the rest of the weekend I will be editing the devlog for YouTube and also planning out what I will be doing in terms of development next week. Even though this week was quite challenging, however, on Tuesday, I guess I forgot to mention it, I made a egg sandwich. If you guys are interested, I will just add the image here right now. With that said, I have an active Discord. If you have any questions regarding the game or the development or anything, if I can answer, go ahead, join the Discord and ask me there. Guys, I have an active Patreon account and every bit helps, so if you have $1 to spare, feel free to do so. A link is in the description below. With that, see you guys in the next devlog.